Well, good evening, everybody. How y'all doing? Pretty good here, and welcome to the channel. Hey, tonight was the big unveiling of Tesla's electric truck, dubbed the Cybertruck. Just got done, just got over, so I wanted to run through this stuff while it's fresh in my mind. Just a quick little bit of history for you on the evening. It took place in Los Angeles, California. Started a little bit late, not too bad. We had a please stand by with some smoke and lights. When it did start, it had a big white laser presentation with a red background that then flashed over to a girl dressed in a wig, a white wig, I guess, supposed to be kind of futuristic looking. She introduced Elon Musk. He was dressed in his usual black garb, black coat, black outfit, the whole 9 yards, the typical Elon Musk look. Now, he started off by stating the trucks have been the same for 100 years, showed a bunch of trucks, showed some more current trucks that weren't marked and remarked about them all being the same, and I can't disagree with that. I will say in some of the trucks that he showed, there was a Tundra in there, although I think he covered probably all of them. Let's see. He says that we need a sustainable energy truck now because trucks are the #1 selling vehicles out there. One really can't deny that. And then we got to see the truck. It came through the smoke. It had a big white light across the front, kind of like a big white driving light. Probably that was the headlight. I'm not exactly sure, but that's what it looked like coming out. What did it look like? It looked like a big DeLorean wedge. It looked like the same kind of stainless steel that the DeLorean was made out of. And kind of a wedge shape, if you will, kind of wedged at the windshield and then wedged down to the back where it was kind of ridgeline-esque, I guess I would say. The color was stainless steel, dull, gray. You know what stainless steel looks like, kind of that unpolished stuff, if you will. When it pulled up, it was a 4-door crew cab type model. I'm comparing that to the Tundra back here. This one happens to be a double cab. 6 people got out, and they seem to fit in there quite well. So no problems there. Let's see, a little bit of the stats on it. It was 231.7 inches long, 79.8 inches wide, 75.8 inches high. As I mentioned, it had 6 seats and a 6.5-foot long bed. As far as the truck itself, he touted that it is an exoskeleton, that the mass was moved to the outside of the truck as opposed to today's current interior, if you will. Let's see. I did mention it was made out of stainless steel. Not only is it stainless steel, it is a high-strength stainless steel. And to prove that, they put a door up that was from, they said, a normal pickup truck, and some guy came out and hit it with a sledgehammer 3 times, I think, and it dented, as you would expect. It wasn't as horrible as I thought it was going to be. I thought it would be much more dramatic, but it did dent. Then he went over and he hit the new Cybertruck, and there was no damage at all. Let's see. He called it a tough, not a fake tough truck. I think he's kind of referring to the F-150's aluminum, high-strength aluminum grade. He said it wouldn't scratch, and from the demonstration, I believe that it wouldn't scratch. He also did a little shooting test. They shot some of the metal the truck is made out of with a 9mm gun, and then they shot a regular truck, and you can imagine it did dent the stainless steel, and then it kind of dispersed, but it went through the regular metal, let's say. Also, and this was interesting to me, I'm not exactly sure what the purpose of this is, but he said it has Tesla armored glass, and this is where it gets kind of interesting. This is where during the live reveal, you kind of go, oh crap. It had Tesla armored glass. He says it is a transparent metal glass. Now, they demonstrated with a ball. They took a regular piece of glass, laid it down flat, and dropped a so big, maybe golf ball size, a little bit smaller metal ball on the glass, and it of course broke. And then they progressively dropped from higher limits, I guess, bigger metal balls until they got to one about yay size, and it did nothing to the glass. It was pretty impressive. Now, the problem is here. He told his guy, the same one that hit it with a sledgehammer, to throw that ball at the glass. So he winds up, he throws it, and the glass just, it didn't shatter. The ball didn't penetrate the glass, but it definitely webbed out, broke the glass. So he thought, well, let's try it on the rear one. Maybe, I don't know, it'd work better. So he throws it at the rear window, and the same thing happens. Oops. You could tell that wasn't supposed to happen. It has adaptive air suspension, standard on all models, and that's to adjust the weight of the truck, depending on how much you put in it, of course. It can be just adjusted on the fly. It has adjustable dampening and ride height, like I mentioned, on the fly. It will have a maximum 16-inch clearance. It's up to 3,500 pounds of payload. Not too bad. And lockable exterior storage. Again, kind of Ridgeline-esque, I thought. Not a bad idea, but it's been done. Let's see. Said it can tow 14,000 pounds. That's pretty impressive. And then they did a demonstration, a little tug of war with the F-150. They hooked it up to an F-150 and to see who could pull who, you know. The Tesla, of course, won. I mean, you get tons of torque with these electric motors, right? And it was going uphill. He made a point of mentioning that, but no brainer there. Performance-wise, 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds. That's pretty fast. Quarter mile in 10.8 seconds. And says it corners like it's on rails. And then they showed it drag racing, a Porsche 911. It did win, of course. That was a taped video. Let's see. Off-road performance. It has a 35-degree approach angle, up to 16 inches of clearance, as I mentioned, depending on how much weight's in it, and a 28-degree departure angle. As far as range goes, 250 miles. There are 3 different ranges. Of course, you pay more money depending on which one you pick, but 250 miles, 300 miles, and 500 for the granddaddy. Charging. They say that they have over 14,000 plus supercharge stations around for you to hook up to. It also is 250 plus kilowatt capable. It has 110 volt and 220 volt onboard outlets for charging and an onboard air compressor. And they can achieve that because, of course, it has air suspension. Let's see. Some of the options on this thing. Of course, it has autopilot. Fully self-driving. It has auto park, much like Ford has now. Again, nothing earth-shattering there. And trailer docking. That's pretty cool. I assume, and they didn't really explain it, that it would back up and dock to a trailer kind of like it would self-park, you know. Pricing starts at $39,900. That's for the lowest level. Up to $69,900 for the tri-motor all-wheel super-duper version. Let's see. As far as ordering it, you can order it now if you want to. They also debuted an electric ATV, which their helper guy there kind of went around to the back and pulled it up into the truck. That's a pretty cool little feature, but I don't know what it really has to do with the new truck. So that's the skinny of the whole presentation. What did I think of it? Whoa. Man, I think this was a swing and a big miss. I think it was a swing before the pitcher even threw the ball. The truck is hideous looking, I think. I saw better looking futuristic renditions of renderings rather, of what people thought this truck was going to look like. And they are by far better than what the actual version is. To me, as soon as I saw it, it really reminded me of a DeLorean. And we all know what happened with DeLorean, right? Anyway, that's the skinny, that's the scoop. Let me know what you think of that stuff. If you happen to see the presentation, let me know what you thought. Would you buy one of these things? Would you spend $69,900 or even $39,900? Leave a comment down below. Anyway, appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you next time on the web. Have a great night. back.